Hello and welcome. I'm just going to shift this out of the way. I've set the harvester on his way, but the start point's quite a bit around there. So yeah, it's I think I am going to take this tractor out, this Series 8. I'm still going to look for Schnibble's Series 9. It really is a completely different beast. The 8, it's weird, when I first came on it, I really thought it would it changed, but it sort of plays with your head. I'm not prepared to have that. It's a shame. There are quite a few good tractors, but I love my fence and I do like this. It's a very reasonably priced mod, but it comes at a cost, and I think the human cost to me myself is like far worse. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this at the store right now, and we're going to buy a BI Industries, and I'm going to take this out afterwards. Yeah, it's a shame. Have I got this? I have. I've got it on another Let's Play as well, so I think I've got it on Polenye. Likewise, that's why I think the more I've used it, the more I've realised it still does do the lurching. It's this like 1.5 second, I would say, if I'm going to try to be as accurate as possible, where you press the accelerate button and nothing happens. You got like 1.25 seconds of like where your brain's going, I'm pressing the button, why is it not working? And it's that like element of doubt that I'm just not going to put up with. So we might lose, or we won't get much for this, but we're just going to swap it straight away for the BI Industries one. I think it's a shame, because I do, obviously, apart from that fact, it plays with your head. It's not worth that, so I'm just not prepared to put up with that. Right, so then let's grab and I'm going to do the same on this medium. I mean, there are also the Fiat Agri, but there's nothing that's quite as reasonable as our the Fiat Agri is a close second, though, I've got to be honest, and there's quite a few now that, yeah, so it's the 800s. The 900 is so much different, but I'm not sure if the series comes as one. Yeah, I mean, we've now got this as well. That's a firm favourite of mine, the 7200 Pro. Yeah, but that's about it, really. Schnibbles is very good value, but it's not very good value if you consider it plays with your head. So if I have to lose the 900 because the 800 is so horrible, I'm prepared to do that. And it's the playing with your head bit that I can't put up with. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, they're sort of quite low horsepower, aren't they? But there, again, there's quite a few of the in this brand. This was another. The Falmit was quite a good one. These ones in the sales would be really, really good, but there's nobody can touch the cost of the BI Model 7. So yeah, we're going to go for one of those. It's almost, like I think we did do this on the very first one. I don't think I had. Yeah, I didn't. I only had the big tractor, and I thought I need a medium tractor. So that's the replacement. I made a little bit of cash. Not that it was ever about that. Let's grab. Let's grab the other traitor. Doesn't really matter. It's all got to go at some point. So this is the replacement. There is something slightly wrong with this. I think it's got. Yeah, there we go. It's just. Yeah. Right, okay, so somehow that's lost something, which is strange, because I haven't really done anything with it. As in, like, I've not... was originally a Giants model, so I might need to just grab the original back again. Yeah, sometimes you need to do this. So, did I repair the trailer? I think I did. Right, I'm going to go into a time lapse, so because... yeah, I think the grass is second growth stage. It says 3 out of 4, so I think that's right. Do we do the animals now? I'd like to do at least the enclosure. I was sort of hoping that we might get the grass done one last time. So let's just have a look if we can stick it on this section here, especially now that we bought the periphery. I may have to chop a bit of the trees down. I'm not sure width-wise whether this will actually work. It should do. It's the fence, isn't it? Now, the only bad thing is, I think we'd need to be coming down this end. Now, at least it's not only overlapping. You can see it would only just sort of fit. So I'm sort of thinking this kind of place. But I don't want to put it down in B mode. So let's just... Yeah, let's go and actually do something about that. It's down the other end. Are we not actually doing anything? Have we got the harvester misbehaving? Oh, they've done that. Oh, every single time these harvesters are absolute menaces. I destroy some of my field because it really does grind me. Nearly all of the time, how you can end up doing this yourself and damaging some of your crop. Lord of Bennett. I do blame giants. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do nearest. I'm sending you back to where you were and you're liable to do exactly the same all over again. Right, animals. Let's try and get this done. It should be alright-ish now if we let's visit that. And let's chop a couple of these little trees. Turn to... I keep wanting to say sawdust. So, it was about... pretty much about here, level with here. That it is about where we need the trees, like doing... So, I think it was this one here. So, was it? Or was it further down than that? Let's just do a couple, I think. I mean, it's not for the sawdust that's... I've got sawdust in my head now. It's not for the wood chips, but obviously we will not be wasting it. That is a definite thing. I think this is one of those you just chop and it disappears. It's... Or maybe it's not. No, it's not. That's it. Yeah, I'm still not sure. I've not done any proper forestry, apart from proper forestry, since Rizu Forest. Again, I was another thing that I really thought was quite disgraceful was the fact that, yeah, the forestry, it was absolutely terrible. Right, from day one. It was unusable and there was no mention of this or anything like that. Do we need to go that far back? Are there anything this side? Let's just stand poised with this and see if that is... I think it was further down. I think it's that one there that was actually the problem. It was more about here, this curve. So let's just go and do that one. It is that one there. It's further down than you think. And we'll get rid of this bush thing as well. And then I think... Oh, now that's more like it. That was straight away. Fantastic. And you... And I would imagine... Yeah, I've also, this is a little bit different. Yeah, I got told off by the board that I'm not showcasing our things, some of our better equipment. And, yeah, I've really put it at a... It looked a bit too scabby. So it doesn't look like the picture anymore. It really has sort of... I've still done the concrete is... Oh, I can't steal it. Oh, it'll be this here. Yeah, it'll be special, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to use B mode and build it up a bit, I think. That's a shame. It is the perfect place for it, though. I don't sort of deny that fact. Do we angle it slightly? No, because it's going to do weird things then with the... Yeah, we're going to have to put it in B mode, I think. We might have to build over that bit of a river. Now, we would in real life put a concrete tube in. So actually, we do want to customise that. We want to... Oh, yeah, it really has played havoc with the... yeah, we need to... Okay, it's too close to the... Anna. Looks like we do indeed, yes. Because we're going to sell it straight away. Well, yes, we do. No, because we are going to sell it straight away. Let's demolish it. Right, okay, we're going. Although it's a little bit horrible, we're going to have to get rid of the sawdust. Will you get rid of the sawdust out of your head? Yeah, so sawdust. It might even be a bit of like grass as well. So let's just... No, that's not it. Yeah, I think it just was the sawdust, as I keep calling it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to like level from this point, and we are going to just go straight over. Oh, it doesn't let you. Ah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? A bit like a road. Oh, wow. Yeah, this may well that's what's playing havoc then. It doesn't even like treat it as the level there. Oh, it is now. Ah, that's better. Why all of a sudden it's allowed me to do that and it didn't before? Right, okay, so we'd put those things underneath it. Good job we bought the periphery, because we wouldn't be able to do this other than this, really. It's really playing with the money, though, a little. Right, now it's gone too high, really. I don't know how. Oh, no, it is just that's actually completely different level. Wow, that is really very much more different than I actually thought it would be. I would say that's not far off for the actual building, and the rest we might have to. Wow. Okay, wow, that is really quite awful. Let's have a look. Still overlapping. It still knows it's close to that thing, even though, yeah, it's going over the river. You can see that it's not liking that at all. So we're going to have to go. We've leveled it, so we've literally going to do it like that. So we're going to still have to do something strange. Now then, is it going to let us do that? Yeah, you can see that we also need to like level that. I'm not sure if it's going to let me do the fences, because it's funny about the fences. That might be that still talk about. Yeah, we do. So if this goes funny again, we need to like, yeah, so we need to do more leveling. Yeah. Right. Let's do that again. Wow. Yeah. Are we making more money back or something? It is giving us an extra 8,000 for the bit. Mind you, I suppose we're doing a lot of groundwork as well. I'll let it pass. But I don't know why. Could be the price of the solar panels. I've always been sort of left those alone and like not actually added a charge on. I switched basically the feature on and left it at the price, so I'd imagine it probably has to give you that back. So let's have a look. Let's just really take that like right back there and actually go right the way over there like that. I still think it doesn't like this, so it may well be. Now we may have to really actually do this level for quite a way, so don't feel too guilty about the 8 grand, because look what we've spent just leveling that. I think we're going to need to level it an awful long way, because I don't think it's going to do the fences without doing that. So this is going to really play havoc with like the cash as we like level this. Wow, you're not kidding. Whoa, I've ever seen the cash go down as badly as this. Seems a bit unfair, really, but he's going down a long way. I hope after this it actually does do it, though. I mean, this is also like me going out on a limb in a way, because this is really deep to keep the level right. 60-odd thousand. Why is it? I do hate it. Sometimes it like decides it's going to change the level. I'm never let go of the button at all, and yet it like it's just whoa. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure whether that's actually a thing that's gone underneath that. Oh no, it's just treat. Oh, it has actually. I think I've unearthed that. I probably shouldn't have done. Just a little. Yeah, we're not trying to see the secrets of the map, are we? Let's just chop that tree as well. Boy, oh boy, I can't believe how much that's cost us. We might need to like take a bit of a loan out. Ooh, can we get to this at all? I think I did see a flash of red. Fantastic. Right. We'll get rid of it, otherwise it's going to play... oh. Yeah, no, it's the... Right, let's have a go, and let's shift me out the road, because otherwise it's not going to let... Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I do still think it is going to be that is the thing that's stopping us doing it, so we might have to just go for just as is. We can only just afford it now, we can't really afford any animals. Let's just try that. Yeah. Aha. Yeah, I never thought about this. We may well have to loan some cash. I'm not sure we can afford to finish it off. Oh boy, oh boy. Wow. 21,000. Whoa, read it and weep. Can we sort of... It's a good job we have got this bit of land, isn't it? Can we... Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait for... it's going to take us a bit longer to buy the council. We can't afford to feed them. And we've got some silage, I suppose. It is true. It's just a little bit of softening. So we've really, really shrunk our field. Apologies, I just felt a sneeze coming, so I literally just stopped the thing just in time to... Yeah, so let's just soften this a little so that we can actually... Yeah, this here, though. I've also got the manure working internally. I've gone old school. I've literally switched on the very old-fashioned manure thing that's internal, because it keeps on breaking all the time, and I can't just... Yeah, again, it's like playing with my head all the time, that it works, it doesn't work, it works, it doesn't work, it works. It was just like a seesaw, and this is exactly what used to drive me crazy with FS25. It works, it's broken, it works, it's broken, and you know, I'm sorry to keep on emphasising it, but it's just not right. So I have switched on the yeah, I'll just quickly show you this. I'm quite pleased with this. Obviously it really did look gruffy. The concrete still looks gruffy. I thought, I don't want it to look... It's supposed to be reclaimed, so it's bits and bobs, but I've made it look a little bit nicer than it actually was. So obviously we all know it was originally the Horman medium, but I've literally worked on it. Yeah, the straw diffuse is a bit strange. I need to like work on that. You can see vaguely that it's straw, but it's too big. You can see the straw in between the metal plates. They're my metal plates, they're not the original metal plates. I fixed the damage that I did there and put another plate down there. This is a very, very much bigger tube, so it could actually cope with, and the pumps are obviously much bigger in this to pump the manure, as well as the separate tanks obviously underneath. But yeah, this now is capable of, and I've also got an additional tank for the slurry over there, as you can see, the silver. I just wish I could control the animals so that it's a bit severe, but it is gonna work. So yeah, I will also put a feed point down here too, as I usually do, but it's going to be a bit tricky to actually put it or I normally do, which is about here, because the ground is very unlevel. So yeah, right, how are we doing on the harvester? Please tell me. Oh my life. Oh, right, I'm going to do this myself. Let's get cracking. We'll see you guys and gals on the other side. that may well be why the workers are like sniffing the nose at it, and why they're not working. It's quite badly done. This is probably going to this. I like this in a way because farms don't run smoothly. We've like hit a few additional costs of building, like you do in real life. We've got problems with equipment. Again, bringing it into real terms, this sort of thing does happen. So it is like a lot of things. It's a blow to the farm. We really can't afford our animals at this precise moment. So yeah, we're going to have to repair the equipment, and we've got our first harvest in, but this is going to be a bit of a blow, really. All my life. Not quite as bad as I thought, because it's a reasonably costed piece of equipment, so that hopefully that is all that was wrong with it. Really was just that particular thing. So let's run this across the road. Yeah, next harvest is going to be, I think I'm still going to just call this the session, and next time I think what we'll do though is we will go through till the straw. I'm going to do the straw of like all of the wheat and the barley all in one session. I'm not worried about that. It's just we've built for the future. We've got the place down for the animals. What we need to afford, obviously, the animals themselves, and also dairy as well. So yeah, let's go through till tomorrow again. Sometimes when these things happen as well, it can be a bit of a blow, and you can guarantee when you get blows like this that probably the sales are not going to be so nice to us as they have been. Let's just check as well that there's no items. Oh, okay, there you go. So actually, they actually might. That's a shame because it's a beautiful tractor that is. So we're going to borrow a bit of cash. 136,000. This is going to sort of help us a little bit. Good job the bank manager's like not foreclosed on us. It was 136, I think. Yeah, it was. Right, okay, so we don't any options at all. Here's a shame. Oh, wow, look at that. What horsepower? 325 horsepower. That kind of... Yeah, again, it's timing. Everything in life is timing, isn't it? It really came at the worst possible time for us. It really would have set us really doing very well with a tractor of this kind of calibre. But sometimes you've just got to roll with the blows. That c'est la vie, really. It really is as simple as that. I mean, it's... just switch the... yeah, that's it, it's gone. Always when you see the hand, I always know that I've sort of left it on. So let's sell you, unfortunately. Let's get rid of the debt. And that will have made us a few thousand at the very least. Wow, it has a few. Right, let's go through till July morning. And then we'll leave it at that, and I think we'll find that the wheat is ready in the morning, so we'll get those two done, and then that field is being reverted to the farmyard after this session, so that we won't be marooning the harvester anymore in a field. So let's have a look at if I'm right first about the harvest. Yes, I am. Right, fantastic. What's left of the grass field also, which... that also will be ready. We also could cut 58 too. It's not that much different to actually cutting that field itself. So yeah, that's obviously a long way off. So these two are ready. Next session. Wow, you can all see the damage that I did, can't you? Wow. Sales. What is on the sales? One thing. We will do it. Why not? Oh, we don't actually. It's true. We shall... loan a little bit. We're only just slightly short, so literally. Now that is battered. Really, now then, we need you. Then we'll pay back that little bit of a loan, and we will have made a little bit of cash. And it is a little bit, as I said, sometimes I mean the tractor, that was a bit of a nice bonus, because it is true. I don't expect that, you know, like it's often true to life that I won't call it luck, but luck per se. It's like, yeah, like when things go bad, you tend to get things go bad. and like they don't just suddenly come better. All of a sudden, you have to ride the storm. That is the sort of, we'll call it look just for the, you know, like how people think of it, but it really isn't look per se. Right, 63. Let's get rid of the 5,000 that we've borrowed. And we're up to 58,667. I think we could probably afford the animals. I do. But we'll do that. We'll get the harvester across and I'll bring the header. So yeah, I'll do that behind the scenes. I'll get that everything up to the top fields, and hopefully you join me next session. Probably it's a slightly shorter one, this one, but again, it's events. So I was hoping to include the two, the harvest up here as well, but then I was expecting the worker to have done a bit more than they actually did, because they did absolutely nothing, but they did take a lot of cash off us. So yeah, it's one of those horrible things. Right, so then I'm going to say my goodbyes. Yeah, hopefully you join me next session, and goodbye for now.